Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rip Email Monday. Today, I'm going to be comparing two big players, Wix and Squarespace. Both of these guys are leaders in the website building space, particularly targeting small businesses who want to set up a do-it-yourself shop or a basic website, blog, or events registration. I'm going to be analyzing the frequency of their emails, as well as general format content, and of course, what goes on under the hood. So let's get started. The first company is Wix. Obviously, they've done a great job on scaling with the SMB space, providing, I would say, a good editor for drag and drop. Of course, it lacks a lot as a functionality and features, but overall, it's a great tool. Now here, one thing I don't like about their email campaign, or I would say drip, maybe email newsletter, whatever method they use, is the frequency. Let me tell you more in depth here. I have July 28th, July 29th, two emails urging me to claim an offer. On August 12th, they reactivated that offer. On top of it, on the 18th, it still says the offer is back again. Offer on 19th, it's off. 26th is the final hour to save. So too many emails pushing me to buy, but the same exact offer and the same exact urgency. So for me, I'm not taking their offers as seriously anymore. To dive into the content itself, I'm not a big fan of this very long subject line. Keep it short and sweet. Now, the colors, as they went in this particular case with some of their brand graphics, the wavy thing here, there was a countdown, a great way to talk about urgency. Below, you'll see, very straight to the point and a CTA. They hyperlink the top banner, although I would have liked to maybe see a CTA here. And on the footer, all the housekeeping stuff from unsubscribing to the address. They don't have preferences, but if I click here, it takes me to what you see. Let's take a look. Unsubscribe or edit preferences. On their preferences, they have special offers, contests and events, new features and releases, tips and inspiration. So this is how they decided to get or build their preferences page. If you're not sure how to build your own preferences, you can speak to us at VBOUT, or kind of visit some of your competitors or popular companies and see how they broke it down. Some companies do it based on frequency of daily, weekly, monthly. Others, they do it based on what you see here. All right. The overall structure of the email, the overall copy, for me, is too salesy. I don't think, for me, they resonate, and I'm not even a good candidate for them. Very poor segmentation, in my opinion. Now, for when it comes to sending, they have a subdomain called emails.wix.com. Now, the original message tells me, hopefully they've done everything right. The DMARC, SPF, and DKIM, all of these are passed, so that's great. I'm assuming they're using their servers, considering the size of the company, but potentially Amazon or SendGrid. So let's check this out real quick. Okay, maybe not. You might be able to do some reverse IP to kind of determine where the IP is from or hosted, but overall, I believe it's their own. Okay. Now, the second thing I want to analyze company is Squarespace. I personally think Squarespace is a better product. They give you more developer tools. You can customize themes a little bit better than Squarespace, and their support is better as well. So for me, Squarespace wins, and their designs are a bit more elegant. At least they started more elegant than Wix. Now their frequency is very good. They're not overwhelming. And their copy is usually pretty decent. So the two emails I have in front of me, I have what are your website visitors searching for? So that's a product release or feature release. And the one I have here is making it the Squarespace. I believe this is their newsletter, which shares content. Okay. So their subject lines are short. It's really about driving businesses and empowering businesses. I would honestly say it's not too far off from where MailChimp is headed. But Squarespace have really that New York sort of feel. It's built in New York. That is really hustle and build an awesome looking site and a cool site and just keep going. So this is their newsletter about entrepreneurs. I think it's very well put, even the copy, if you read more to follow the content. And they're just bringing stories from founders to you, which might have some or build relationship with the brand. Okay. On the bottom here, they added the scheduling. This is a tool that they're talking about. Now, everything above is the content from founders. Then they have the product update section, booking appointments from Instagram, and then finally browse designers. So they're outsourcing or creating director of designers you can hire so they can build your site. Now the footer, it has the address, it has an unsubscribe option in terms of service. If I click on the unsubscribe, I'm going to be taken to this page where they have product updates, news, promotions, and surveys. Okay. And looking under the hood, they have, let's look at their signatures. Everything is a pass. So the SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. They're using Sailthrough for an email marketing tool. And overall, it's a win for me, or Squarespace wins over the Wix email, primarily on structure, on frequency of emailing, the quality of the content, and even the design itself. I think this one is a little bit easier to flow. And yeah, in the backgrounds, however, I believe both of them are equal. All right, this is a wrap for today. I hope you find this useful.